Warning! Before you watch this, listen to this announcement, you must know that I have a cold. Ba, ba, ba. Well, hello there, and welcome to my first ever announcement. Well, I've made announcements before, but this will be the first of my official announcements. And you may be wondering why it looks a lot like the podcast. I'll explain. These new announcements will replace the podcast, but don't worry, they are going to be quite similar. The main difference is that these announcements won't have a regular schedule. I will upload them whenever I have anything to announce, quite simply. Unlike the monthly podcast, which had a regular monthly schedule, this was a disadvantage, as in some months I literally had nothing to talk about, while other months I had a lot to talk about. And another plus side of this change is that these announcements will probably be uploaded quite regularly. That is, if I've got something to talk about. It's as simple as that, really. Another motive is that I feel like that I want to interact more with the YouTube community, like I used to. Because for the past year or so, I fear that I've become a little too focused in my Twitter page and forums. I've realised that not everyone who watches my videos tends to go on those things that often. So I've decided that I'm going to start uploading more announcements like this, and some other videos other than the usual episodes of Elliot's Adventure X, Nintendo Heroes. But it doesn't mean I'm going to abandon the forums and my Twitter. I still urge you all to visit them. In other words, I feel like I've ignored all YouTube for a while now, so I want to take steps to correct that. First of all, I'm going to delete all of my friend contacts. The reason is because I've ended up adding literally everyone I find. I have way too many friends at the moment, probably about 600. So from now on, I'm going to be a lot more choosy when I accept friends requests, and will probably delete people after a while if they end up, ignoring me. So once you've watched this, I've probably already deleted all of my friend contacts. So if you could, please send me another friend request if you wish to receive bulletins, videos and such. Sorry for the inconvenience, but it's going to be for the better in the long run. Now on to the news. I've updated my YouTube and Twitter avatar and layout to coincide with my big return to YouTube. A little while ago I uploaded the first in a series of commentaries for Elliot's Adventure X. It was really fun to record, and you all seem to like it as well. So expect more to come out in the near future. Unfortunately, we've had a little trouble with episode 2, as I Will with Lucas, who obviously guest starred in that episode, is going to take part, but however, due to time zones and school and other commitments, we haven't had much luck in organising a date to record the commentary for episode 2. But don't worry, we're doing everything we can, and it should be done soon. Nintendo Heroes episode 4 was meant to come out last month, but unfortunately it's been delayed due to a few voice actors losing their mics, being offline, school, whatnot. However, all of the spriting is done, so as long as those lines are submitted fairly soon, you can expect Nintendo Heroes episode 4 to be up this month. Hooray! Also, as you probably know, Elliot's Adventure X Series 1 reached its explosive conclusion last month, ending in a cliffhanger. Is Patrol dead? You'll have to wait until Series 2. Series 2 will consist of another 10 episodes, episodes 11 to 20, and it will be a continuation of Elliot's journey through the Johto region. There will be new stories, new characters, new romance, new enemies, and heaps more. Currently I'm working on episode 11, the first in the series, and the ending to episode 10. It's really good so far, and I think you're going to be really surprised by some of the things in it. It and episode 10 have been the most challenging episodes to make so far. Series 2 will be out later this year. I have a release date planned, but I won't be revealing it just yet. However, I can confirm the series will finish before the end of the year. So that means episode 20 will come out before the end of the year. So in other words, series 2 is going to be this year and series 3 early next year. If you have any ideas or suggestions for series 2, please visit the forums at www.elliottadventure.freeforms.org. That again is www.elliottadventure.freeforms.org, and click on Elliot's Adventure X category. There you will find several topics that will let you post your ideas and suggestions. I can't accept all of them, but it will be really helpful to see what you think. So get to it. Speaking of forums, I may have said this many times before back in the monthly podcasts, but I really do recommend you visit it at least every now and again. We have a great little community going on there, and it's a great place to hear all of the new announcements. In the past, members have found out secrets weeks before I've announced them on YouTube. The same goes for my Twitter page. I'm always leaking things there. At the forums, we don't just talk about Elliot's Adventure X, we also talk about TV, film, books, music, politics, moles, whatever, anything. We currently have over 500 different topics. So yes, visit us. It will make your life better, significantly. And lastly, as you may know, I'm a dreamer, and I'm always thinking up things for the future. I have an idea at the moment that may end up becoming a YouTube project, or maybe even something else. I can say it won't be based on a video game series like my other projects, and won't be a sprite series. For now, I'm going to call it Project E. Well, that's all for today. Thanks for the listening. What happened there? Whatever. Let me try again. Thanks for listening. Until next time.